Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Crusader Kings 2 with the Faerûn Total Conversion mod installed. And for those who don't know it, because I actually saw on the Discord somebody asking that, or having a suggestion which was kind of, well, not really one that could be implemented, because they said something about the names and, well, the mod makers rightfully said like, hey buddy, I'm sorry, but the names are what they are because these names come from the Dungeons and Dragons setting. The original one from TSR, I even believe, before even Wizard of the Coast took over. But yeah, I also had a question and you guys answered, and it is a resounding no. Do not skip anything. There was one person who said, well, hey, if you think it is better, I stand by you, but everybody else said like, no, don't skip anything, man. We want to see it all. Whatever boring little detail comes up, whatever heartbreaking disaster might come up, and indeed, Waterdeep should be our final goal. Alright, well, if Waterdeep is our final goal, and they currently have 3,000 troops, and they have a lot of packs and they're part of the Lord's Alliance, and they're a tributary to the Moonshine, so actually they have doubled up on their defenses. It's gonna be some time from now, because this is 4,000 troops. The Moonshine has 7,000 troops. We did beat them over here when they actually arrived too late, but there are way more people around here that we also would need to beat. One of these would also be, for instance, Settlestone. Now, Settlestone I would like to take down, but unfortunately their defenses are pretty big. So I think we are going to have to wait until we possibly can take down some of these guys. Because at least these guys are one province miners. Meaning that, well, we can probably take them down. There is a non-aggression pact over here. But the Elder Woman of 10 Towns has made a terrible mistake. It is a non-aggression pact and not an alliance. So we can definitely go and declare war upon her. The disadvantage is that, she will, I think, still be in control over this. We can do the border dispute. I don't want to do a border dispute. I don't want to lose all that gold. No use for that. And I don't want to do a vile conquest of the Icewind Dale because, yeah, this province is meh. This is a tribe thing. Now this is a castle thing. So maybe in the end we will take Icewind Dale also under our control. In fact, I guess that is the main thing. I also had some suggestions about, like, why don't you go and take the islands? I understand that, and I am interested in taking the frost giants into us, because trolls, giants, we should be of the same giant type, and we are. So I kind of want to take them on, but in principle, these islands, they're just not really good, man. I'm sorry, but they're all tribal and not well developed, so it's going to take forever to do something about it. The only good thing would come from this place, because we could actually bring down the Furious Faith. And the Furious Faith is near us, but on the other hand, it isn't within our borders, so it doesn't really matter. In fact, I don't know how, but they're bringing up this Orcish Faith down here. The Broken Arrow tribes is doing well. So, yeah. It's still interesting that it's the Dutch of the Broken Arrow, the tribe, but they are called Many Arrows. Anyways, that is a thing for the setting, not for the mod makers, because as I said, it's all based on a world that is, well, has pretty well defined what is going on. Now, an interesting little thing is that this lady is attacking counts of the Crypt Garden Forest in the Valcones of Riolar. So they are trying to go for this territory, and I think they're probably gonna win it because she doesn't have a lot of forces. After all, we took away, I think, Lylon away from her, and on top of that, it's a tribe. The only problem is if the Moonshine come in too fast before they can siege, and that seems to be the case. There is Gierig, which could be the heir of the heir. This is a possibility, but then again, no, what's up is definitely going to be the heir. But we do need to get her. So actually, if we can get WhatsApp married to, for instance, to this brilliant fiend, then at least we have that guaranteed. Yeah, I think that is the best one we can do. Matrilineal, thank you. We'll do that. And you are a little bit less important. We do want a matrilineal marriage. That is a must. And we do need the boy to come to us. And I don't want to do the half troll. Need a full-blooded troll of anything. Nobody yet up for Gierig, but we grow old. No need for it. So let's declare a war and let's do a conquest of 10 towns, because after all, we will have a peace treaty with her. The other thing we could do is fight for this guy's claim. What is the advantage? He will get it. He will remain independent, I believe. Unlike in CK3. I'm pretty sure he will remain independent if we do this. Holds a higher tier title and is of the same dynasty? No. Or if is the Zur lead of 10 towns? No. He will become a vassal. So this case it will not happen. So what is the use of getting this guy to do it? The only thing it's not in our court. He's not even in our court. Well, how can we fight for his claim? That makes it even weirder. The vow of conquest is just pointless. Yeah, we're gonna go for the conquest. Summon the conquest, summon these troops. That should be enough to beat them. They have 874 men. That is significant, but shouldn't be a problem for us. They slowed ours down. That is really bad for us. And as per usual, I have to say that the slowing down. And as per usual, we're going to have to split up our army because, well, bloody attrition. Let's send you out here. Actually, we can hold everyone over here. We can't hold them over here, but we can hold them over there. That is somewhat awkward, but useful for us. There we go. So let's siege it down over here. Do we have a siege leader? No, we do not. We're just gonna wait then until 10 towns falls. Intrigue. And this is a peasant revolt. I think we can only... that can actually be of use to us. I'll show her this... I will show this filthy mule. She is a half-troll human of the Tazarian line. I would gain prestige, and she becomes a little bit more annoyed with me, and we probably become bitter rivals. Oh, like, what are you going to do, little lady? Will you understand that you are... Nope, not willing to surrender. 10 towns will fight on to the very last! Yeah, that didn't go well for you in any person around here who went to the last. Didn't survive long against us. So 10 towns is ours. She holds it, but I could revoke it. Yeah, only 4 people will object. Doop-de-doo. Curse you. Excellent. And because of that, we can revoke this title. And with that, this is now properly... East Haven is now 10 towns. Funny enough, once again, it is correct, but it always surprises me a little bit. But that the barony itself did not call that. But the 10 towns, of course, are several towns around here, East Haven being one of them. Well, the town is now the upper holding. We means we needs to give it away. Do we have... We could give it away to a family member, of course, again. Like, for instance, Gierig. I named her after the word Gierig, which is Dutch, but I don't think that anyone can pronounce that. And then Gierig is then the next thing, trollish, fiendish, likeish. That sounds good to that. Why don't we do matrilineal there? Too high in the line of succession. Is he now? Can we not invite this chap over? No, he likes you a lot. That's not actually what I wanted to do. He has a lot of children, I'll admit. Also a lot of human children. Ah, he had a concubine. Yeah, the concubine gave him a lot of children. Yeah, humans, they reproduce a little faster. Yeah, they're never gonna come because one of the problem also is from me trying to invite these guys is that found my calling. Because all of these baronies are considered theocracies. I kind of would have liked if they also had their like own kind of unique, if you will, Merchant Republic style with like, I don't know, if you're a greater fiend you get like a plus 300 points or 500 points. What is the value here? Probably needs 1,000 or something. Like, Great Fiend gets a lot of additional power based on the fact that it's a Fiend, and then if you're a Greater Fiend, even more power to you. So it's hard going to push out a Greater Fiend, but still, then you can play as demons and all, I would love that. Being a little bit selfish here. But yeah. The problem is you are a male and I cannot land you. Despite the fact that all the males want something. You are actually a female. You are not in my court. You are not in my court. You hate your husband. Why is that? Rival. Cool. Well done. And you are at my court, which is... And this is a niece of mine. It's not a male, but this one is. So maybe they won't go away if I give her this land. Grant and the title. I'm gonna try this. Give her 10 towns. Nope. That's annoying. Because now I lost a mill and I think therefore No, I can still have 5 trade posts. Unless this hasn't updated yet. Oh yeah, it just dropped to 3. Whoa. How many more people left my court? 1 additional mill gives me 2 additional... Confused, but all rocks will soon come of age and then everything will be fine again. Well, alright, 10 towns taken. I think I need to present a debutante for the next one. Declare war in the holy war for Icewind Dale. Nearby rulers of the same faith might come and help him, but he is a dwarf. Funny enough, this is not a dwarf. Funny enough, this is definitely not a dwarf. So, you dead, buddy boy. With this holy war... No. What's the problem? No, I recently did a holy war. I constantly forget that. It's part of this mod, and I keep forgetting that. But then again, I could also just say declare war to the conquest, which does not have that limitation. So, ta-da, I guess. What I want to do is I want the liege levies. I want just the house Proffit levies. That might not be enough. I don't want all the troops. How big are you? I may need more troops, but we'll have to see about that. So first let us push these rebels aside. Yeah. And we can seize this. So let's leave it at this. So we don't need to have too many problems. Hey, Olrox becomes diligent. Well, at least I tried to make him diligent, and instead he became greedy. And non-aggression pact with the goblins. Sure. Green? We're both green. Green is good. We know that because we make a profit. Actually, in D&D terms, this is really gold. Or platinum pieces, if you will. Or silver pieces, or copper pieces. And if you have a slum, you might have tin pieces. At least I introduced that. I'm certain that some other people would have also done that. Like, truly. Ooh, a private art collection. It's all the heads that we have on display. So that brought us to another bit of learning. And we want to increase the learning that we have. Currently we have 17. So that our spell points can go up. Because we need to have higher spell points, as I also asked in the, well, little council calling. People are okay with me casting longevity. In fact, they like it. But yeah, we need to get a freaking 30 spell points. And that is based off of our learning. And because our learning is, well, kind of crappy because we are a troll, we really need to find a way to get enough learning out of it. One of the ways, of course, is to become a better wizard. So that is definitely something we're going to continue on with. And secondly is just, for instance, trying to get this private art collection to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. I could do that even more, but for now I'm going to go with small stables. Slows me down again, because my daughter hates me, but yeah, well, whatever. I'm not going to explain that one yet again. Because it makes no sense. What's up? You're pretty darn good, but I thought we had another candidate that is really good. Yeah, here, but you are not power. You are not bloody beautiful. So maybe this shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Captured those guys. And the funny thing of that is, as we dismiss these guys, it makes the Sea of Moving Eyes have our color, so to speak. Because we have all the provinces next to it, or most of the provinces next to us, because we lack, of course, Faerûn. Sorry. Don't know why I all of a sudden made the E into a V, but I did. And we don't have Umukek, which I pronounce that way. I don't know if that's right. And yes, this is still not islands that we can claim, but don't worry. I've heard that the new updates that's coming up for this mod, and no, I don't know when it's going to be released, but I've heard that when it gets released, it's going to include new map changes. Oh! He says no! Well, thank you very much, man, because that is just one lovely way for us to get even... Oh! Who? Oh! Oh, we got ourselves a fight. The dwarves say no, and the trolls answer. That is interesting. We have our... I thought like this rebellion, it won't matter if they say no or not. Like, what can they do to me? Well, apparently they can call upon the troll. I said the trolls, right? Didn't I? I meant the Fomorians. The Fomorians are like, hey, they didn't win this war. I did not check. I thought they had lost because the guys would came in, but apparently, nonetheless, they managed to siege it down in time. Probably because they beat the army, then started to siege them, and then they sieged it in return in time. But yeah, the fact that they are now in this war means we have a large rebellion on our hands again. This is going to be a little bit more interesting, therefore. I should intervene. She is not happy for my help. Oh, and we get a little battle here. We need to change our course. This is going to be a trade post that's going to be destroyed, and it's of our house. That no bueno, buddy. That is no bueno. Gather up. And the problem is that now I couldn't really attack there because it would have been utterly pointless. Because these forces, the Lintara forces, would then have claimed the victory here. And look at that, we have a minus 12% because attacker controls all holdings. Yeah, well, that is going to change pretty darn soon. And I'm going to do this battle, and they slipped past me. The Fomorians show some cunning. In fact, they trounce me. There go all my hard-earned retinue troops, which are quite expensive to get back in terms of prestige, luckily. So we're gonna go over here. Oh no, really? You gotta be kidding me. The Fomorian troops, for some reason, I really would like somebody to explain to me why the Fomorians are so incredibly powerful that we can't handle them. It's like, no, they are worth way more salt. I'm gonna get some hobgoblins in here. Gosh darn it, man. Look, they beat us. I know we crossed the river, but this is ridiculous. Call my court physician at once. This is just, sorry, but this is ridiculous. And I have to attack because we're... No, I'm losing again. No, maybe not. No, we are beating them. Okay, well that's great news. So this army with the elementals is powerful enough to do something, but ouch. Another daughter. Niet Arzastra. No, that is niet is, by the way, Dutch for no, but that is or not. But it's she is born during a disastrous time. Oh, come on. The button's no worky. That's yeah, that's when I hit numlock. I just want to delete. I'm Disastra. You know, it's a disaster that's happening around now. Not that she's so much of a disaster. She's a pretty good child for troll. So the funny thing is now that it's at a 90% war score. Because the battle they won against me is a 55% advantage, but the battle that I won against them is apparently not worth anything. Which, that happened before, but it's just weird to me. Okay, well this will change a little bit the way the war is currently going. But I don't like it. No, please. Because you're gonna give me an incredible river crossing penalty again. Sorry boy, I really don't care about you. I care about the fact that you're all Tanarian, not troll, but... Okay. That was a murder plot, that was clear, but alright, let's go here. That is a person of interest that we have marked. Okay, let's go here. Vreku Proffit. A different boy of our family line. Do I dare? Yeah, I'm gonna have to dare because I'm not gonna get mercenaries in time to do anything about this fight more. We are winning it. They just have a crazy front line somehow. Why are you so powerful? Hold on. Sure, matrilineal. This is a very important lady for us. I will teach her. Let's get her consensus. Are you retreating all the way to the... Oh, I become Master Conjurer. That's really good. And I'm going to wait with my ambition because I'm not going to build a great... You bastard are going to unsiege what I just sieged. Aurochs. No, boy. I know why we named you such and stuff, but we're not going to make you ambitious. I don't dare and do not move the entire army. I really don't dare. Because otherwise I'm afraid I'm going to get beat up again. Certainly because I'm going to have to take a crossing penalty. Yeah, we're starting to win from them. But it's not an easy fight, and we're suffering attrition also along the way. Dang, this rebellion is, it's all the episode is gonna be. This entire episode is not gonna be about rebellion. Legalism, yes, high centralization, that's what we wanted. So that we can go into here. And people won't be as pissed with me for holding the terrain, and I won't suffer as much penalties for holding that terrain. We're gonna have to do this. Darn it, I mean, their commander is smart. They always get the advantage of terrain. And what I like even less is that we're probably are going to... Oh my god, my council is even now annoyed with me. Actually, they're probably not so much annoyed with me as that they now have the power to be annoyed with me. Because it's a bit more like, hey buddy, remember the fact that we didn't like certain things that you did as a tyrant? Yeah, now we can form an opinion about it because you've lost so many troops that, well, we can form ourselves a strong fist. Let's siege down this barony. The problem is these 330. I don't dare and attack them. Stop with the slowing. It is just pointless at this moment. These 330 have defeated armies of 4,000 and what have you not, and I am just not okay with it. Yeah, we surrender under these terms, except. Perfect. Well, then we have survived, but by the skin of our teeth. Don't know why that's the expression, but it is the expression. Look at how many troops we've lost. Yowza! That is really bad, and we need to put more money into the fund. Actually, just do this all away. I've seen what I need, but I don't want to put have to come back and oh yeah, I have to put more money into the fund. I'm gonna stop with that. A great mansion, tax income even higher. There's light cavalry. Let's get the bowyer first. There you go, 2,000. And you, I will revoke your title. Goodbye. Dangerous factions. Increase the profit of the council. These Fomorians are starting to annoy me though. Let's weaken him at least first. I'm considering retracting Lantara away from them. What is the culture around there? Is it Fomorian? No, it's Alaskan. You rose up against me, and I cannot abide by that. So retract vassalage. Because he's a traitor, people will not object. So I'm retracting you. Yeah, gold is good. We need the gold. We are going to give away land once again. Dang, you have a lot of kids. You have a lot of kids. You're a baron. That's gonna. No. Let's just do what we said till, before we did this war. Present a debutante. Yes, it's gonna take a lot of gold, and that's annoying, but we're just gonna have to live with it. And you're gonna get the Icewind Tundra. There you go. You can decide for yourself who you want. And what we're going to do then is create Icewind Dale and grant it to you. So that we still have a republic in this area. Well then, once again, the Sea of Moving Ice is considered under the control of the House of Proffit. And Proffit has done better. Why am I not getting any in 8 days only? Wow, okay. That's revoked. And he is gonna accept this revocation. There you go. No longer. You have your familiar, very good luck to you, but it's no longer part of it, and I think I'm gonna change. This tribe is going to take forever. I can't do this because I'm a merchant republic. That's unfortunate. Alright, you there, and I will have to present another debutante. Excellent. This one is actually a bit better, and we're going to give her Lintara. And this then needs to grow into a town, so we're going to make her a little happier, and she is already happy with us, so that's pretty good. And they can find their own husbands. And then this is no longer part of the Fomorians. They did have their religion over here, Jotun. I thought it said Alaskan. Did it just switch over at the last moment? Didn't it say Alaskan? It says here Alaskan double. Oh, I thought one was for... Oh, Alaskan is part of the Alaskan faith. Oh, culture. Whoopsie doopsie. That's why it was Alaskan. Oopsie doo. Well, alright. Well, they have the Jotun faith there. That is alright. I'm gonna keep the Fomorian under lock and key for now. I mean, I can ransom him. 145. But he is super pissed at me for some time because revoked vassal titles, I'm a tyrant, and decreased council power. For some time, this guy is gonna be in prison. He's gonna have to wait until one of his heirs comes to the throne because they don't hate me as much. So, yeah, and we did become a master conjurer in the meantime, getting 18 learning. What is our maximum spell point? 28. We're getting near, folks. We're getting really, really near to actually being able to cast longevity. We need one more learning, I reckon. If I kind of see how the points go up, and we can do that once we upgrade our palace, this to palace 3, and then we can get a private art collection of 3. Or we might find another way to get it. For instance, if we lose stress, no, that's not it. Does any one of our trades give us a penalty to learning? I don't think so. No, we just have to hope we really don't lose erudite. No, everything else is fine in regards to our trades. Annoyed religious authorities. Well, I think this is an episode. We definitely did conquer. Icewind Dale is now part of us. Yes, we definitely have to pick up this little piece in the middle, but I'm going to do that later because he's currently defending, has a big... has a man up. We do not have man up, and we do need to be able to defeat them fairly quickly because they part of the Lord's Alliance, by my knowledge. Yep, as a member of the Lord's Alliance. So, yeah. And then, but for now, I say, I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.